Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first video of 2026. It's actually January 1st when I'm filming this. I don't know when you guys are gonna see it, but it is January 1st for me, so happy New Year's. And I am so excited to conquer this year together. Like, we had such an amazing 2025. I hit so many goals, made so many accomplishments. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of you guys for just being such an amazing community. And I'm just so excited to do it all over again in years to come. I have so many fun things planned, like content wise, for 2026, so I'm very excited. But this isn't about 2026 in this video. We're going to be doing my end of the year book tag for 2025. I did one of these back in June, I think. It was my mid-year book tag, so now we have the end of the year book tag, and I'm really excited. I do have my iPad on the side, so if you see me looking off to the side, that's why. First, let's address the elephant in the room. I did get a reading chair for Christmas. I did get a reading chair. It's so freaking comfy. I got this new blanket to go with it, this new throw blanket, and it goes with my room. It's gray, because if you know my room, you know it's gray, black, yeah. And it's so comfy. It has like cushion all on like the sides of it. It also comes with a stool. I'll show you a picture. It comes with a stool. So yeah, you guys will be seeing a lot of this chair, because now I don't have to read on my bed anymore. I now have a reading chair. I also have a little light for when I'm reading too, you know. Oh my gosh, yes. And I can turn it down, turn it up, change the color. Yes, this is the vibes. First question, favorite book of the year. I think we all know what this ended up being. Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid was my favorite book of the year. It was my only 6-star read that I had this year. I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in 2024. It was late 2024. I think it was like November, December. And I ended up that was my favorite book of the year for 2024. It was a 6-star read. And now we have the same author writing Atmosphere, and it being once again my only 6-star read of the year and my favorite book. I just think that me and Taylor we're like this. We're like this. She can never write a bad book. The only thing is, like, I need to go back and read all her other books, but I don't think they're gonna live up to this one in The Seven Husbands, because I just love the sapphic part of it and the like history behind it. Like, I like the historical fiction sapphic books that she writes. Her other ones aren't sapphic, so I don't know if it's gonna be the same vibes. But yeah, I absolutely love this book. I think everybody should read it. Please read it if you haven't. It's so good. And this is the only book that made me hysterically crying. So what is an unpopular book that you loved? I do not own this one, but I have Sweet Venom going for this prompt. I loved Sweet Venom. I feel like Sweet Venom isn't really popular right now because it did just come out in December, but also because I feel like Rena Kent, she's popular, but this series, her Vipers series, isn't as popular as like God of Malice and all her other series, which I just don't get why, because it's so good. Like, I haven't read any other Rena Kent like books besides the Viper series. Like, I highly recommend reading the series, and I cannot wait for the 3rd book to come out in March, I think. No, I'm lying. It doesn't come out in March. It comes out in like June. The realization that no, I forgot. I was thinking of another new release that's coming out in March. I have to wait till June for the new book, and I feel like that's gonna be my favorite one out of the entire series. Next, we have most disappointing read of the year, and this one is gonna have to go to Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I did not love this book, which is so freaking sad because I love Holly Jackson. I've read every single thing she's written. The plot is really good. Like, it's such a unique story, but it just wasn't, I don't know if it was just me, I wasn't in the mood for it, maybe I read it at the wrong time, but I just feel like it was not executed well. Usually I fall in love with her main characters, but no, this wasn't good for me. Next, we have an overhyped book, and I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me when I say this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Beach Read is an overhyped book for me. It took me over a year to read this. I started this around the summertime last nope, not last year, in 2024. I just finished it in 2025 summer, and I had to finish it, I had to throw on the audiobook to get through it because I just was not liking the book. I just wasn't feeling the characters. I wasn't feeling the romance. I didn't like anything about it, to be honest. I really didn't. Next, we have favorite book couple of the year, and I have to give it to Part of Your World. I have to give it to Daniel and Alexis. I absolutely loved them. I loved them so much. I just loved the small town vibes. Like, this was small town and city girl vibes. It kind of gave me Chestnut Springs, and that's why I think I really liked it. They are just so perfect for each other. Oh my god, I love Daniel. This took me out of a reading slump. I remember staying up on a school night very late reading this book because I just could not put it down. Like, it was just so good. I loved the dog in here. I loved like all the side characters in here. Oh my god, this is making me want to go back and reread it. It was amazing. Favorite couple. They deserve each other. I felt the love pouring out of the pages. Well, out of my Kindle, because I read this on Kindle, but I felt the love pouring out of this book. Like, oh, I loved it. So this question, I have a few. So we have favorite MMC and MFC of the year. So for my favorite main male characters, we have Malachi Vise from Little Stranger. I don't own this. I love Malachi. Like, I love him so much. He's so misunderstood. I just love the fact that he was mute for the book, because I didn't know going in that he was mute, and it's just the way that he literally like learned to talk, learned words just for her. He's so dark and morally gray, but like he's still like, I don't know, like he's just still cute. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like he's so misunderstood. Me personally feel like she doesn't deserve him. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. I don't even remember her name in the book, that's why I keep saying her. And I read this a while ago, but I love Malachi. I will never forget him. He lives rent-free in my head, and I love him. Next, we have Josh from Lights Out. I love Josh. Like, he's supposed to be this very dark character, stalker, hacker, when really he's just a golden retriever. Like, he's like a soft pillow. Like, I just loved him so much. He's so funny. Now we have my favorite MFCs of the year, so my favorite female characters. So first, we have Cassie from The Naturals. I had a hard time with this question because I don't think there was any like female main characters that really stood out to me this year. It was just all males. It wasn't any females. But I think Cassie is just a badass. Like, she has this ability to like profile people, and we all know I love Criminal Minds. Like, that is my god tier favorite show. So I just felt very like, this just really hit different for me, you know, that she's able to profile people. And everybody in this group, honestly, in The Naturals, they all just have this special ability, which I think is just so cool because they do more than actual professionals do, like FBI and police officers. Like, they actually solve the cases. And then I also gave it to Willa from Heartless. I loved this book in general, but I really, really liked Willa. She was completely different from Summer in the first book, Flawless, and I think that's also why I really liked her, because she just takes no shit from nobody. She's a badass, and yeah, she just don't play. Like, I really liked her. She's really funny. We have like a little blue and black stack going right here. Next, we have prettiest book of the year, and I am gonna have to give it to People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young, because I just think this book is stunning. The book inside wasn't stunning, but the outside was very, very pretty. This is just giving cozy fall vibes. Like, I'm gonna have to give it to People Watching. Next, we have longest book you read, and that is going to Beautiful Venom according to Goodreads. Yeah, she is a honker. She is thick. I don't read thick books, so I'm gonna tell you how many pages this is, and you're probably gonna be like, oh, that's not even that bad, because it really isn't. But I don't like big books. It's 480 pages. She's not like 700 pages long, you know, thick, but she's long to me. Anything over like 360 pages is long for me. Next is the shortest book you read, and that is Royal Valentine, once again according to Goodreads. I don't own this because this is part of like a novella series. I think it's the Improbable Meet Cute series, if I'm not mistaken. I think this was one of my first books I read last year, actually, going into 2025. Don't even ask me what it's about because I really don't remember. This next one is a long question. So, according to Goodreads, what is the highest and lowest rated book you've read, and do you agree? So, according to Goodreads ratings, do you agree that it should be the highest and lowest rated books that you read? So, my highest was Heartstopper. A lot of people, I guess, really loved Heartstopper Volume 3. I really enjoyed it too, but do I agree that it's like, it should be one of the highest books that I read? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think I only give this like maybe a 3.5 stars. I don't even remember, but it was 3 something. So no, I do not agree that this should have been the highest rated book, because I definitely read way better books than this. And then the lowest rated was The Nemesis Pact, and yes, I do agree with this. I gave this, I think, a 1 star. So yes, I do agree that it should have been the lowest, because I hated that book, and we're just gonna leave it at that. New favorite author that you discovered in 2025 has to go to Nevessa Allen once again. I need her to come out with more books, because girl, please. Like, she's just really funny. I really like her books. Author that didn't work out for you this year, pains me to say, and I'm gonna have to go with Ali Hazelwood. Oh my god. First of all, I read a lot of Ali Hazelwood books this year. Like, I was going through my Goodreads like a couple days ago, and I was like, wow, I read like a lot of Ali Hazelwood. And they were all like 3 stars. And I honestly think I'm just starting to grow out of her writing. I'm gonna try her again a couple more times, maybe this year, and then if I don't like those, I think that's it for me. Like in Ali Hazelwood, I don't think we're on the same page anymore, you know? Now we have the most frustrating book you read this year, Ghost of the Nemesis Pact. We already know how much I hated this book. It's in a reading vlog. You can go check that out if you want to know. I tried not using the same books for a lot of prompts, but I'm sorry, but this next one is a book that you would reread next year, and it's gonna have to go with Lights Out again. Guys, I really loved this book. Like, I really loved this book so freaking much. Like, you can see all my tabs in it. Like, I just absolutely loved it. I was crying, laughing out loud. The spice was good. It kept me interested from page 1 to the last, because she's a thick one. I was low-key kind of scared I was gonna get bored, and I was not bored one bit. So, and I love the fact that Allie was a doctor, or not doctor, she was a nurse, and that he was a stalker. Like, it was just, like, both point of views and both of their separate lives were just as interesting as when they're together. Like, it was just amazing. So yeah, I would reread this book. Last but not least, we have a book you wish you got to this year. I have 2 books that go with this one. First is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. The way that I literally didn't even want to read this book, I had no interest in reading it. I've never read a B.K. Borison book and never really been that interested, but then ended up becoming my book club book, and then I was like, okay, like, I'm probably not gonna read it. I didn't read it, but then all of a sudden, that's the only thing I see on my TikTok. Guys, go read Good Spirits. It's so good. 5 stars, 6 stars. The way I have not seen one bad review of Good Spirits on my feed automatically made me want to read it. Automatically made me want to read it. And now I'm so upset that I didn't get to it. I'm gonna get to it probably sometime in January, because I need to read it before, like, winter is over. But yeah, I really want to read that book now, and I want to see what the hype is. I've seen people crying, people putting it as their god tier favorite books. Like, yeah, now I want to read it. I had no interest before, and then all it takes is a couple good reviews and I'm hooked. I'm interested now. And then we also have God of Malice. I really did want to get to this book, but ooh, wow, Rita Ken, you just have a lot to say in every single one of your books. Every single one is so long. Oh my god. 553 pages. Wow, that's a lot. This series is definitely a priority, and I cannot wait to read it, because I feel like I'm going to love it just as much as the Viper series. So, and that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love filming these videos just to get a little recap of, like, the books that I read. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.